Very good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the basics of multimedia with particular focus on audio and video formats, and then we'll discuss about how the video is compressed and again retrieved, that is decompressed. These are the topics we'll cover today. So coming to the definition, what exactly multimedia means by it is like combining different forms of digital content, whether it can be a text, image, or audio, video, or animation, graphic. These, if we try to combine these digital contents and try to communicate the information, then such kind of the information is very effectively communicated. So these are called like the elements of multimedia. So when it comes to applications of like using text, images, audio, videos, animations, and then try to create content and communicate effectively, this find like a kind of multimedia find applications in education, entertainment, websites, advertising, communication, and many other fields. uh, so now we understood what are the components that are present in multimedia. Then coming to the key characteristics, multimedia, it combines multiple media formats. Now we have seen like you can create a content with text, image, audio, and video. And second thing is the content created can be processed, stored, and transmitted in digital form. So one of the key characteristics is digitalization. And another characteristic is user can control the pace, sequence of the content. And few more characteristics are non-linearity. That is, this multimedia content or information, it can be accessed in various orders. uh, as like it is combining various elements of automatically the richness, that is you call effective communication also is possible. So common multimedia formats that we see, text, usually it extends with .txt, .docx, or if it is a pdf.pdf. Yeah, similarly, images, audios, and videos will have these extensions like JPG. If it is audio, it is MP3. If it is video, it is MP4. If these are animated files, then you call it as GIF extension files. So these are the common extensions that we know, like we must be using knowingly or unknowingly. Um, these are the extensions that commonly used for any multimedia content. Okay, right. So we have seen like examples of multimedia tools are Adobe Photoshop we usually use, and Microsoft PowerPoint. So let us extend our discussion with various audio and video file formats and try to understand how these multimedia contents can be compressed and decompressed, that is for storage as well as for transmission. Coming to audio file formats, uh, the common audio formats, they include MP3, WAV. Generally WAV format, .wav format stores high quality, that is often uncompressed audio. Files, the sizes are very large. And .AAC, it provides very good sound quality at low file sizes. This is widely used for streaming. That's for mobile devices and all. And .FLAC is it is again lossless compression. So the original audio can be reconstructed and without any loss. Next, .WMA is Microsoft audio format that is designed for compressed digital audio. So these are the various audio file formats. So the choice of audio format, it mainly, now we can understand that it depends mainly on quality, file size, compatibility, and the usage, intended usage. So these are the common usages where, I mean, these audio formats are used: professional recording, and we use it for music streaming, for applications, and for mobile devices, for audiophile musics, and for online streaming, for professional audios, that is for Mac OS applications. So these are the common uses of any audio file. Okay. Right. Next, moving to video file formats contains that sequence of images. We call them as frames. Common video file formats, if you see in the slide, it is .mp4, .avi, .mkv, mov, and wmv, and webm, 3gp. So these are the common video file formats. Like .mp4 is most widely used format, that is best suitable for mobile web devices and for streaming. And coming to .avi, this is some older format, but it provides good quality. Maybe the size of the files are larger. Next, .mkv is flexible. It is like a container. It is capable of holding the video, multiple audio tracks, and subtitles. It is something like a container. And .mo is completely with Apple QuickTime ecosystem for high quality. And rest other, or like WMB, is it is by Microsoft. Next, WebM is also mainly for web-based video. So this is what is about various video files. Just let us try to understand how this compression and decompression happens. Raw video actually, it requires a very large data, I mean very large amount of storage as well as data when you're transmitting on a network. So this video may contains many frames, and each frame may contain large number of pixels. So they therefore compression is compulsory necessary to reduce the file size. So what happens in a video compression? So it's a process where you reduce the amount of data that is required to store or even for transmission of a video. So when you try to reduce, then it is called compression. So raw video will be taken, then it is sent through an encoder, then it will be compressed, and then the compressed bit stream will come out. So what happens, like if you try to compress it, it will reduce the size, it will improves the network bandwidth, transmission time will reduce, and like most of the streaming requirements also will be satisfied. So when it comes to, like, when you try to reduce the size of the file and send, so now what happens, what are the techniques, or what happens when you try to remove the I mean spaces. You call them as two different techniques. You call like lossy compression and lossless compression. So what is lossy? Lossy means it removes the data permanently, so it less noticeable by human ears or like eyes, like when you try to visualize, and therefore high compression it achieves. Of course, some loss in quality will be there in like this, the common thing that we most of the videos and audio images they follow. Coming to lossless compression, it removes only like redundant data, and, like no, there is no loss in the original data. So it achieves low power compression, like large file size when compared to lossy. So extra, that original quality is retained. So I mean, when where this is going to be used is like for images, text, medical, and professional videos. This is the compression technique that usually they refer. So there is a quick comparison, like what is lossy and lossless. Some data permanently removed, of course in lossless no loss. File size, usually because the most of the data is permanently removed, it is very small, but when compared to this lossy, lossless is always larger. Yes, definitely some data is lost and therefore quality compromising will be there. But whereas it is in contrast that 100% original quality will be there. So these are like more complex systems and less complex systems. Usually like streaming or for like movies or musics or online videos, these are best suited. And now if you want only for archiving, then the lossless compressions are best suited. And for few examples are MP4, MOV, and MP3 or JPJ. And for lossless are some PNGs, definitely lossless. GIF, animated file extension, is also a lossless compression. This is how the compression techniques and decompression techniques allow storage of space, as well as they will reduce the time or transit time on the network. So these audio videos, now to summarize, uh, these are like now we understood if they're in different formats, depending on the quality and file size. And we understood that. So if you require a raw video, definitely it needs a very large space, bandwidth. So therefore, we are adopting for compression techniques to reduce the sizes. So this is what about audio video file formats and the basics of multimedia, and basic comparison on what is lossy and lossless compression techniques. Okay, thank you.